All right, welcome to the Metal and Wood channel, which is primarily the chainsaws. It was never really, it meant to be just about chainsaws. It was always meant to be about metal and wood, different projects, things, whatever. Anything metal and wood I was going to put on the channel. But, of course, chainsaws has a lot to do with metal and wood. So, this is not necessarily a chainsaw diary number 5. It's going to only be probably right now a discussion about my one viral video. So, can you imagine I got one viral video out there? It's crazy, man. And I don't know what viral is all about. I know it's got, I think it had over 1 million views or something. I just hit 3 million views. And not too many subscribers yet, 5 grand. But it's gone up. It's like 3 weeks ago, I was barely even at 1,000. So 5 grand's pretty good growth. Look, like, subscribe, share. You got to share, man. Because everybody needs to know how to get new chainsaw a different way, a good working chainsaw. Look, I don't like killing trees, so plant trees 10 to 1. If you're gonna have to kill one, plant 10 to 1. And I wish we didn't have to destroy the forests, and hopefully there'll be a time sooner than later that we don't have to. But right now, that's just what happens still, unfortunately. This viral video is a scenario where I've got to start a bunch of saws because I want to make sure they're running. I don't want to have any problems. And I was talking with a partner of mine. He's like, you don't really need to run tanks of fuel through them like that. You just start them, make sure they're functioning. You don't have to run them like that. And I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure the cylinders got a good breaking in period so that somebody doesn't scream them too much, too hard early on and kind of mess them up. I still think it's probably a good idea to get that thing to cycle. A couple tanks of gas, but who knows? The viral video, so many people misunderstand. They're not noticing it's a new saw, and they're not understanding that you got to prime the line. And then there's also the scenario where they don't understand it doesn't have a primer bulb, and they don't know that it really does take 9 pulls. I think I've got videos of my original 66 and 066. It's like one of the most popular chainsaws that's been around in the last 20 something years, 30 years, whatever. Super, super, super popular because it's so powerful. It's pretty heavy to use all day. And it's so funny, I got this comment today. I think he deleted it right away. I was going to film it and make a whole video of it. I can't find it. I went down to make the film, borrowed my wife's phone to make the video. And it's like it disappeared. I think he deleted it because I wrote a response. I challenged him to $10,000. I said, we'll do it in Texas at your God's Country location. It was right out of Cleveland, Texas, a logging company. So I think the guy's name's Travis, if I remember right. He said he was the last of the Flatheads or something like that. I'm what? The last of the Flatheads? And I'm going to have to investigate if it's Native American tribe, or I didn't understand what he meant, Flatheads. But it was a cool message, but it was a lot of bravado. And he was talking about how they don't make them in pink. And if you can't start a saw, blah, blah. It was a lot of bravado. But it was, a lot of confidence. It was kind of funny. And he's missing the point, too. I told him I'll do a $10,000 challenge to you. I'll come out to Texas, and we'll do the $10,000 challenge. Can you start your saw in 1 or 2 pulls after you give it to me for about 30 seconds or 2 minutes to run? Gently run it out of gas where the line it has no fuel in it. Then he fills up the tank, and he can't start it in 1 or 2 pulls because it takes longer than that to prime it. I don't know if an original Stihl 66 or 066 would prime in 7 pulls. Now there's techniques to get it to prime, but you still got to pull it. So you can pull it without the compression. You can pull it slowly, and I guess it still primes. But people are totally missing what's going on. And they're saying, oh no, you should never move your filter unless you have to change it. Well, that's because you don't want to get dirt inside. But a brand new saw that's never cut wood doesn't have any dirt on it. So people aren't seeing that it's a brand new saw. Some people are missing that it's not even original. Some people are saying, well, if it was an original, it would start right away. No. And then they're like, well, if it's not starting, you got something wrong with your start. If you saw, if you got to put fuel on the filter. And then everybody's talking about how that fuel's going to destroy the filter. And what else? How the straight gas is going to destroy the cylinder over time, and that's why you can't start it, because your piston and cylinder is all screwed up. Okay. God, so it's just so funny that I did a little short real quick didn't have time to explain anything, and it's caused all this controversy and chaos in the minds of everybody that sees it, that thinks they know everything under the sun, and nobody knows everything under the sun. Well, until a certain point in time when I guess you go back there and you got access to everything almost. But it's just so funny. These comments are great, but that guy out of Cleveland, Texas, with that logging crew, Robert something logging crew, I'm gonna have to look him up. He's 32 years old. I'm gonna have to look him up and call him and see if he deleted that comment that I can't find. He's awesome, man. That was cool. That was cool. It was funny. He was blasting me, but see, he missed that it wasn't even a real still. So as much experience as he's got with saws, he didn't see that it was a clone or copy. I call them clown saws for fun, and he missed it. Totally missed it. It's just this is kind of an exciting time with getting phone calls from all over the world wanting some chainsaws. It's pretty neat. I think I'm gonna try to set that up where everybody can get some. They come in 2-packs, most easiest to ship. They've got the boxes designed for shipping out in packs of 2. So that's the trick. That's the key right there. But I'm running on 6.5 minutes, and I can't think of much else to say about that super viral video. But take a look at it. One's called Little Trick, and I think one's maybe Saving Your Shoulder or something. I don't know. Maybe both of them. I can't remember the names of the titles. But take a look at the channel. Like, subscribe, and share. If you haven't, definitely share to everybody, because everybody needs a way to get a good chainsaw without getting ripped off. And oh boy, it's been fun. Talk to you all later. Thanks. Like, subscribe, share. Take care.